Da-dum. Da-dum.
Don't.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Don't.
Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da.
Ugh, that song gives me the creeps.
What do you mean? It's our theme song.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 adult jokes you missed in Shark Tale.
And it's difficult because I've been working a second shift at the factory to put food on the table.
Where am I? Clown deal?
For this list, we'll be looking at mature moments in the 2004 movie that were intended for the grown-ups in the room. What other jokes did you pick up on? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. Number 10. A string of film references.
Are you not entertained?
As Oscar emerges from Lenny's mouth during their staged showdown, he quotes 3 famous films.
Are you not entertained? You can't handle the truth!
From Gladiator to A Few Good Men to Jerry Maguire, there's something for every taste in his spiel.
You can't handle the truth!
It's the romantic line from the latter film that really captures Angie's attention, however, and for good reason.
You had me at hello!
Sure, it's a weird line context-wise, but there's a direct connection that's easy to miss. Namely, Renee Zellweger, the voice of Angie, played the character who uttered those famous words in the 1996 film.
You had me at hello.
A young kid watching Shark Tale will simply hear some clever one-liners, but there's a lot for the adults to enjoy. Number 9. Lola's Tactics.
Maybe I can help.
Ooh, hey, Lola.
Lola knows what she wants, and she's not afraid to go after it. For much of the film, that means using her charm to seduce Oscar and gain his trust. Unsurprisingly, this doesn't always yield kid-friendly results.
Well, you said to wait, so I've been waiting.
For instance, after Sykes and the jellyfish leave a very stressed-out Oscar, Lola takes it upon herself to calm him down. She plays mood music, dims the lights, and even gives him a massage.
Oh, baby, you are so tense.
Yeah, I've really been stressed lately, just protecting the reef.
Plus, when he mentions the possibility of retiring, she quickly and aggressively shows him who's boss.
You don't want to do that.
I don't?
You have worked your way to the top. You don't want to go back to the bottom, do you?
Needless to say, Lola is definitely one of the more risque characters we've ever seen in a kids' movie. Number 8. Preparation O. As Oscar contemplates his choices on the balcony, his Preparation O ad passes by. Of course, this is a hilarious play on Preparation H. The slogan even draws a clever parallel between the medicine and Oscar's shark-slaying skills. It's safe to say that the vast majority of children don't know what hemorrhoids are, let alone how they're treated. But odds are that their parents and grandparents have heard of the product and got a good chuckle out of this moment. Oscar then breaks up with Lola, the emotional hemorrhoid in his life. So this ad gets the metaphorical seal of approval from us.
You know what? I don't think this is going to work out.
Wait, are you dumping me?
Number 7. A morbid shrimp scene.
All right. Right here in front of me now, eat this.
When Don Lino tries to force Lenny to eat a shrimp, things get pretty intense. That little guy isn't just trying to escape, he's begging for his life. What's more, the story he shares about his family is incredibly tragic.
My sister had a baby, and I took it over because she passed away, and then the baby lost its legs and its arms, and now it's nothing but a stump, but I still take care of it with my wife.
The interaction is way more morbid than most of us initially realized, so we breathed a huge sigh of relief when Lenny let him and the others go. Luckily, that's not the last we see of the shrimp.
Go, get out of here. You're free now. Go on, go, go.
In a moment of karmic justice, we get some sweet revenge towards the end of the film.
Well, say hello to my little friends.
Oh, and that's a Scarface reference that's probably gone over kids' heads like a million times by now.
Say hello to my little friend!
Number 6. Mating season. The whale wash aims to please. As Angie takes a customer's order, she begins upselling him on treatments.
Good morning. Can I help you?
One wash and lube, please.
Hot wax?
Please.
Kelp's great. We're having special. What do you say?
And he's quite receptive to her suggestions. At first glance, it all seems innocent enough. After all, a kelp scrape isn't something salacious in and of itself. But the whale's reason for wanting the treatment certainly is, and he's not shy about it.
Why not? It's mating season.
We're not sure whom he's trying to impress, but that's probably a question for a separate movie. Interestingly, the whale isn't the only one with love on the brain. Angie herself daydreams about being with Oscar later in the scene, so there's definitely something in the water.
Hey, Ange.
Oh my gosh!
Number 5. The Titanic Portrait.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls. Wearing this.
All right.
Wearing only this.
During a pivotal meeting, Don Lino throws Sykes into a portrait. If something about the artwork seems familiar to you, it's because it looks an awful lot like the one of Rose in Titanic, only with more clothes, thankfully.
You're fired.
On top of that, the encounter takes place inside a sunken ship, which makes the whole thing even eerier. Amazingly, those aren't the only references to the 1997 film. Frankie's funeral is also complete with a Titanic life ring, and a bunch of guests who do not want to hear Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On.
Any requests? Luca. How about that Titanic song?
Get Sykes.
It all seems rather arbitrary if you're not familiar with Jack and Rose's story, but these moments are anything but random. Number 4. The Jaws theme. The infamous theme from Jaws gets numerous chances to shine in this 2004 movie. First, it plays as Lenny sneaks up on a worm, only to free him.
Hi, I'm Lenny.
Then, Frankie arrives and brings the tune to life, much to his brother's dismay.
Don't.
Ba-da-ba-da.
That song gives me the creeps.
Later in the film, Lenny embraces the sinister melody during his fake fight with Oscar. And that's not all. In that same scene, he flies through a Jaws billboard.
Holy mackerel!
On the surface, it's an ad for the perfect smile, but the adults in the room understand the gag. With a title like Shark Tale, it would have been irresponsible not to reference the 1975 classic as many times as possible.
Shark! The shark!
Number 3. Which fish have good rhythm? As Oscar tries to do a cool handshake with Sykes, it's clear his boss is not in the mood. Viewers know it's because he's just had a serious meeting with Don Lino, but Oscar is completely oblivious and thinks he's just not getting it.
Now snap your fin right on the. Snap it. Oscar. You're not snapping it. Oscar.
In a hilarious attempt to comfort him, he exclaims that certain types of fish just lack the ability to execute the move.
Oh, hey, don't sweat it, Sykes. A lot of white fish can't do it, man.
Oscar, would you just sit down, okay?
Sykes eventually figures out the handshake and repeats a version of the comment when Don Lino fails to snap his fin.
No, snap it. You're not snapping it.
I'm snapping it.
It's okay. A lot of great whites can't do it, yo.
No.
What do white fish and great whites have in common? We bet you know. Number 2, a gold-digging fish.
5,000 on lucky day to win.
That's 200 to 1. That would pay 1,000,000 clams.
When Oscar decides to bet $5,000 on Seahorse Lucky Day, he lands squarely on Lola's radar.
Well, I guess that makes me Oscar the millionaire. The millionaire. The millionaire. The millionaire.
As the film progresses, it becomes increasingly obvious that she's up to no good. But the alarm bells actually start ringing the moment she shows up on our screens. Her introduction contains a crucial detail that definitely flew over our heads when we were kids. The song playing as she appears isn't just catchy, it's a warning to stay away from her. While Oscar is distracted by her looks, the lyrics are unambiguous in their message. Lola's only interested in getting rich and cannot be trusted.
Nice bet.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Sushi Bowl Restaurant.
Don't worry about a thing.
Towards the start of the film, we go on a little tour of the city. Obviously, it's located underwater and populated by fish instead of humans. But aside from that, it seems like any other metropolitan area.
Up next, a mother of 800 tells us how she does it all. But first, over to Janice for the traffic report.
Thanks, Katie.
Yet one location is highly questionable, to put it mildly. There's a restaurant in the ocean dubbed the Sushi Bowl. We'll give you one guess as to why the only fish present on opening day is a disgruntled worker, unless maybe you count the merchandise. While younger viewers may not put 2 and 2 together, older ones are likely to go slack-jawed at this horrifying implication.
Every little thing is gonna be alright.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.